Hello everybody, this is the Euro Dollar weekly chart, and this recording it is being entitled long-term technical analysis report on the Euro Dollar. And I would like to build a scenario here, not a bearish scenario, but I would like to build a scenario for the whole previous move that comes on the left side here to be corrected with this correction here. So from my point of view, this is just the beginning of correction of a higher degree. So I would start by marking the top here in the 160 area. This is only the first part of this recording. The entire analysis will have two parts, and you will see why, because this is quite complex. So based on this, I would say, let's say this might be wave A of a higher degree, let's say of this degree, pink. So A, and then the B wave here, and then the C wave to the upside. And this C wave to the upside that ends with this double top to be only the end, or to mark the end of a fifth wave of a higher degree. So this fifth wave of a higher degree would be something like, let me change the color for it. So this would be the fifth wave. Now, the whole move from the inception of the currency in the 1970s and then to the upside here, it is basically composed out of 5 different waves of this degree, and I am looking for this correction that started here to be the beginning of a correction that will actually correct the whole move, the whole pattern to the upside from the inception of the currency until the 160 area is going to be corrected, and this is only the beginning of the move. So from my point of view, we are having of the same degree here. We are having wave A to be done only here, and as you can see, we have a nice structure like an ABC to the downside of a lower degree. So let's mark this as being of a lower degree. Let's say that this is another A of a lower degree, and the lower degree should be let's make this green. So A, B, C. Now, as you can see, I'm using this labeling as being part of an Elliott wave analysis. For this A move to the downside, I will not label it as an impulsive move, because we have this structure here. As you can see, this structure here, it is indicative of another ABC of an even lower degree. So from my point of view, this would be only a zigzag. And a zigzag as a corrective move for the A wave of a lower degree should look like this, like A, and then B, and then C. So A, B, C for wave A. Now you might ask me, well, why is this a zigzag? Because the difference between a zigzag and a flat, it is being made out of the retracement level. It is based on the retracement level the B wave makes in relation with wave A, purple here. If the B wave retraces more or deeper than 61.8 out of wave A, this would fall into the category of a flat. Well, it's not the case here. It is smaller, the retracement is smaller than 61.8, so basically we are in a zigzag scenario. And if you measure the length of wave A and you put it on top of the B wave here, you are actually seeing that C purple and A purple have almost the same distance, and that makes a nice ABC for a zigzag here. So wave A of a higher degree, green, probably done here. And then looking for A, B, and C here, and this is being called a flat. Now, why this is called a flat for the B wave? Because this B wave here, as you can see, based on what I've mentioned earlier, this B wave retraces more than 61.8 out of the previous wave. So A, B, C. This is a nice flat. It is being called a common flat for the B wave, and then for the C wave to the downside we are having probably an impulsive move. Now as you can see here, we have probably a first wave of an impulsive move, so one, then a second wave here, then a third wave. And you might say, yeah, well, the third wave is not extended because in an impulsive move at least one wave needs to be extended. Well, the third wave may not be extended, but it is, and the extension in this case comes 161.8 out of the next longest wave, so not related to the first wave, and that makes that the fifth wave here, it is extended, it should be higher than, and it is higher than 161.8 related to the next longest wave, meaning the third wave here. So we have our first move to the downside like an A, B, C that makes only wave A to correct only this wave A, and this to be only the first leg of the correction of the whole pattern correction that I was calling earlier. Now keeping the same structure, if this is the A, then I would say that the B to the upside, one moment, then the B to the upside would be something like this. So A, B, and then looking for a move to the downside. Now this B wave to the upside, if you take a Fibonacci retracement tool and you try to look at the retracement level from the B wave in relation with A wave, you are seeing that it is coming to the 75% retracement level, anyways higher than 61.8. If you make it right from the top here, it is not the 75% but higher than 61.8, and that makes the case that we have a flat scenario for this A, B, and then C, because we are looking for a C wave pink to the downside. So we have a flat scenario for this correction. Now let me take the Fibonacci retracement out of here because I want to have as clear as possible the chart in front of me. So let's write here that this is 75% or almost 75, so 75% retracement equals possible flat scenario. Now let me make this one smaller. And if this is the case, in a flat, the flat comes in a structure of 3, 3, 5. That means 3 waves for the first correction. There's 3 waves for the second correction, and this will be the second correction. A, B, and C. So 3, 3, 3, and now we're looking for a 5-wave move to the downside for the C wave to complete, but that would be the subject of the next recording or the second part of this recording, when I will introduce also some new technical analysis elements. So stay tuned please.